Hey there everybody, welcome to Raw Reviews. So today I have a very special review for you. I am reviewing the Honda Shadow Phantom. So what I have here is the 2015 model of the Honda Shadow. So this bike sells between 5 to 7 grand depending on where you buy it and what kind of deal you negotiate. So I personally got this bike for about 6 grand. Brand new. They had just released the 2016 models, and this one was going on sale because it's 2015. Bought it brand new, like I said. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my experiences, if you should invest in this bike, if you find used, how you'd get it, and why you should get it. So you can see the styling of the bike I have here in the silver. It also comes in black, so that's the standard for the Honda Shadow Phantom model. The Honda Shadow Ace and the other ones are a little bit different. They come in different colors. The Phantoms just comes in silver and black at the moment. So you can see here the bike, they have this really nice design where the color is just on top. Have some stickers on it here, and by the Honda symbol at the bottom there, and the rest of the bike is blacked out. Now you do get these silver exhaust pipes here, but I do plan on changing those to the Vance & Hines pipes. So this pound is about 560 pounds. It's a 750cc motorcycle. Now, if you're just getting into motorcycling, some people say that's a lot for a starter bike, but that would be true if this was a sports bike. Now, since this is a cruiser, 750 cc's, I would say, is actually the bare minimum if you really do want to do any highway driving. I know Suzuki has a 250cc motorcycle, but that's just not enough. If you're a heavier person, it's right away, it's not going to be able to lift you. So 750 cc's, I think it's more than enough for a beginner on a cruiser. Now, a lot of people might find the weight daunting of the bike, of the 560 pounds to start, but it's actually really not that bad for the weight. Like you can see here, the seat height is quite low. Seat height is quite low, which gives you a nice low center of gravity. Because of the gravity, you actually don't feel the weight of the bike as much when you're driving at higher speeds. Actually, even about 20-30 kilometers is enough for you to not feel any more of the weight of the bike. So let's talk a little bit about the backseat. This bike isn't made really for somebody else sit with you. It does take a person, does take a passenger, but honestly, they're not going to be comfortable. And depending on your weight, you might notice the bike starting to underperform a little bit because of how much weight is on it. I'm a bigger guy, I'm up to 220 pounds. One more person on the back, and I feel the sluggishness of the bike a little bit. So the bike is very nice to ride though. Like I said, as a single rider, beginner rider, it's a very easy bike to ride. Extremely easy. I completely learned how to ride on this bike. Never drove anything else before it, right? So your clutch is very forgiving. It's a very easy clutch to use. You'll find your friction zone quickly. You'll learn it very quickly. So in general, this bike is a very nice bike for a starter. There are a couple of things that I don't like. So when you come here, your speedometer, it's in a bad location. It's kind of distraction when you're riding and you have to look down to see what your speed is. This would have been much better if it was a little bit higher. It was easily mounted to the handlebars. This design has been there forever for the Honda Shadow, so I'm not too sure if they're ever going to really change that. I hope so, but it should have been here. This is a little harder to see when you're riding. Now, other than that, I also don't really like the fact that there's no gas indicator on here. So as soon as the bike is almost about to run out of gas, your light is going to pop. It's going to say you need to go fill up, but nothing else indicates where the gas is. So this yellow light right here, actually. Now, that's pretty much the only things that I don't like. This is a very basic bike. It's a cheap bike. You get what you pay for, right? If you want something that's going to be reliable, it's going to ride nice, it'll do the job. But within a couple of years, you're going to want to upgrade. My plan is by end of year next year is when I'm going to get a newer bike. But I'm gonna keep this bike just because it's such a nice, reliable bike. It's really, really nice to ride. You have to be on one of those to feel what I mean. It's just a nice, smooth ride, to be honest. I do have, if over here, if you look, I did install the, what are they called? I had to cut the video really quickly, but I do have, as you see here, I've installed the Batwing fairing. Now, I don't have it installed on the bike at the moment, as you obviously can see. I just wanted to show you the bike in its raw form, like the way you're gonna get it as soon as you buy it. So just to finish off this quick review, this bike is really nice to ride. It's very easy to ride. Some people might be daunted by the amount of CCs and by the weight of the bike, but if you're a beginner and you're looking into buying one of these, I would say go ahead. It's not a hard bike to get. It's not a hard bike to use. You'll actually learn how to ride it fairly quickly and fairly simple. Honestly, it took me about a week or so to actually just get comfortable with the bike, and other than that, I was riding on the highway in the first week. It's a really nice bike. Like I said, the brakes are very nice. Brakes work well. One of the issues, actually, just to finish off, that I had with the bike, just if you buy it and you have with it too, was the mirrors. So my bike came with the mirrors and they were completely loose. So whenever I would ride, they would twist around. And I actually, in the beginning, I didn't know that you can actually tighten these again. So just went ahead, learned that, tighten it, and I had absolutely no issues with it after. So just one thing if you do get your bike and it has the same issue. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more.